Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome to another edition of the Black and Gordon podcast, the Raw edition. It's your boy TJ.
It's your boy LG.
We're back in here once again. We'll start off with a little bit of a recap of what happened last week. LG, what you got, man?
So, if you guys been under a tree or in your home without your phone or TV, we had a game this Saturday versus Georgia in Athens. Unfortunately, we didn't come out with the W, but we did score more than Clemson. So I guess that's so I guess that's a plus. But man, saw some things that concern me. Mostly the offensive line, which was much talked about during our last show. Go check that out if you didn't watch it. Luke was able to play because Zeb got hurt. He showed some flashes. He still has some accuracy issues here and there, but he didn't play too bad, being that was his first game back. And like that Georgia defense, man, like Shane Beamer said, like them boys.
They're big, they're fast, they're physical, they're strong, they're big, they're fast. I mentioned they were strong. But yeah, they had their hands full last weekend. To be honest, man, to be thrown into the fire like that, to not get the live snaps against EIU or ECU, and to have to jump in there while we're already taking a beating against Georgia, I don't think you could have asked him to do anything better than what he did. He didn't have. I feel like he probably would have done a lot more if some other things had been working. But we're not gonna beat a dead horse.
Right.
But on to some positives from that game. What do you think about Jalen Foster's interception, man?
Hey man, our secondary. I told y'all our secondary was gonna be that bad.
Hold on, I think I got it. Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up.
McIntosh alone back in the backfield. Smaller back by Georgia standards. They pump fake to him now. Daniels cranks one up, gets hit just as he throws it into coverage, picked off. And that's Jalen Foster who got it, I believe he does. Carolina has got the football. Foster's second pick of the night. JT Daniels got a little greedy, lofted it up.
I like that, man.
Nice. He was able to get that foot down. I was like, okay, good catch.
Yeah. So that was one of the positives, and I think probably one of the brightest moments that most Carolina fans are excited for moving forward was that big catch by Mr. Brooks. Mr. Jalen Brooks. I think that probably has a lot of Gamecocks fans excited, especially with the show that Josh Van put on. Having Jalen Brooks finally come on, that's going to be a big positive, and I think we have that clip as well.
They're another set of eyes who can look at things from the broader picture, the whole program kind of perspective.
Deep flow and a one-handed catch by Jalen Brooks. Boy, they've thrown the ball deep effectively when the quarterbacks have had time to get it off. What a catch! That's as good a catch as you're going to see all season. Tremendous.
Man, that was a pretty catch, man.
He man channeling his inner ODB, Odell Beckham. You know what I'm saying? But he got to be consistent. Like that spectacular catch is okay, but be spectacular at making the routine catches.
Yeah, but I think a lot of it has to do. Did you hear what the announcer said? He said that the passing game has been good when the quarterback has had time to throw.
That's true.
I feel like once this team cleans up the blocking issues, with Luke coming back on, Josh Van starting to break out, Jalen having breakout moments, guys like Juju that you can put anywhere on the field, Jaheim Bell. This offense is not as good, not going to be as bad as it has been once we get certain things figured out. Obviously, it starts up front. So once we get that figured out, man, I don't think this offense is going to be as bad as people think it is.
Man, me neither, man. And like this is just year one. Like
Definitely.
so, like looking ahead. Like once we get that old line figured out, I think we'll be okay too.
Yeah. So that's one of the things I'm looking forward to, seeing how the offense grows, seeing if the offensive line evolves or adapts to present a better performance than what we've seen the first 3 weeks. So we'll see.
Right. So, man, before we get into this Kentucky game, this is a big recruiting weekend for the Gamecocks. So, like Shane Bieber said, fans, we need y'all to be loud, early, and please stay all game. Even if we're losing, stay all game, please. We're notorious for leaving early. Student section, y'all too. Y'all got to do better. When we was there, student section was crunk all game.
Win, lose, and draw.
Win, lose, and draw. Crunk all game. But I want to start off with the official visitors. So we got a 4-star wide receiver from Irmo, Antonio Williams. We definitely need to seal the deal.
Big time wide receiver target.
Big time. We definitely need to seal the deal on that. Also visiting on his official, Jamari Lyons, 4-star defensive tackle from Florida. He's a big boy. He's nice on his feet too for a DT.
Yeah, he's one of those nimble dudes.
Yeah. And also 4-star linebacker, Jayshon Barham, from the DMV area. Hopefully our connection with Debo and Marshawn helps us with that.
Definitely.
And for the unofficials, we got 4-star commitment, Braden Davis. He's coming here next year. Should be here in January. He'll be coming into town. That's good. So he can talk to the official visitors we got. And then we got 3-star quarterback, Prometheus Franklin from Greenville. He's putting on the show this year so far. We got 2023 quarterback, Dylan Lundgren. We're supposed to be in the league with him. I think his decision is going to be I think he's going to wait until the Manning kid commits first. Then I think he'll commit then. And then we also got 2 4-star QBs from the state of South Carolina, Jayden Davis and Jayden Bradford. For the running back positions, we got 3-star Dylan Smothers from Charlotte. He's a fast guy. And another 3-star running back, Caleb Hampton from Tennessee. Offensive line, come on, lineman.
Come on down.
We need y'all this year.
Hey, listen, all the big boys, all the big athletic dudes, all you wrestling dudes, we need all of y'all.
All y'all.
Come to South Carolina, man. As you can see, we have an immediate need for offensive linemen. So come on down.
Yeah, man. And all of these are 4-star. So that's pretty good. We got Marquis Anderson from South Carolina. Monroe Freeling from Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. For 2024, Josiah Thompson, he's from Dillon. And Cam Pringle, he's from Dorchester. So a lot of South Carolina talent, man, coming to the game. Hopefully that they stay home and come represent for the Gamecocks, man.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so this week we got Kentucky. So we're probably going to be without Sherrod Green. He's out. He's done for the season. Obviously, Rick Sanders is still out. Zeb is still injured. I think they say he's throwing a little bit, but obviously that's not the best situation you want to go into with your quarterback throwing hand injured. Cam Smith, I think they're saying he's probable for Saturday night.
Yeah.
So he'll probably be out there. He might see a little bit of action depending on how the game's going. That's all I got. Luke Doty is the starter. This is what everybody's been waiting on, eh?
That's what facts. That's what the streets said. That's what the streets told me.
So like I say, Luke is the starter. So this is what everybody's been waiting on. So we're gonna see how the game goes when we start with the quarterback that's supposed to be in there the whole time. We'll see what kind of energy we bring. Night games in Carolina are always really, really crazy. The atmosphere is usually really, really crazy.
Yeah,
So hopefully these boys come and put on a show.
absolutely. So what how you feeling coming into the game? Coming off the loss we just had, how you feeling?
It was a nasty loss, but it was an expected loss. You know what I mean? Just because of the way Georgia was recruited, man, and the way things went at South Carolina. Shane Beamer was in his first year. Had a ton of talented guys transfer out. Recruiting class kind of fell apart, that sort of thing. So the result was kind of expected. You know what I mean? But on the flip side, I think a lot of people are on this Kentucky hype train, and I don't understand it. I don't see Kentucky as being that much better than South Carolina. Obviously, they can run the ball down your throat. That's the bread and butter. But I'm not sold on this passing game.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not.
The game I watched, well, not I did watch the whole game. I watched some highlights. Old buddy was slinging the ball a little bit.
Man, everybody looks good every once in a while.
So I'm taking a guess here. I don't know. I haven't asked your prediction, but by that comment you made, I got a feeling you're picking the Gamecocks to win. Am I right?
Yeah, W. We need a W. We need it. Like just because of how things have gone the past few seasons, we win a game we should win, and then lose every other game. So that's not how I want to portray this team. I believe this team can beat Kentucky. They should beat Kentucky.
Yeah.
Based on if you look at the recruiting rankings, we should beat Kentucky. So we'll see how it goes Saturday, but I believe the Gamecocks are going to get a W. I don't have a score prediction for you. No.
Yeah, man, bro. To me, this is going to make or break. No, hot take. This is going to make or break our bowl game chances.
Okay.
If we win this game, we're definitely going to a bowl. If we lose this game, I don't think so.
I think I can agree with that. Just simply because there's not a lot of games on the schedule that I'm sure we have the talent to match up and win. UK, Tennessee, Mizzou. Those are all games that we're pretty much on the same talent level with.
We need all three of them.
Kentucky's guys probably have been a little bit more developed because Stoops has been there for so long.
Yeah.
So they're probably a little more further along in their development as far as the guys that weren't highly ranked or what have you. But as far as everybody else, once you get outside of UK, Tennessee, Mizzou, and of course Vandy,
yeah, we
you're not seeing. Yeah, you're not seeing a lot of wins right now just based on what we've seen for 3 weeks.
I don't know. You might can add Auburn, but we face Auburn towards the back end of the schedule, so they got a chance to kind of
Right. And Auburn has depth, man. So they probably have bodies that they can plug in as the season goes on. And I don't know how that's gonna go on our side.
That's true. We got a long way until we face them too, so that's true.
Right. That's why people are getting excited about the Clemson game already. Because we scored more on them, scored more on Georgia than they did. But we also gave up 40.
Yeah.
And Clemson gave up 10?
10.
So,
yeah.
You know, and only 3 of those were offensive points. So,
right.
they're pretty freaking good still, regardless of what's going on with that offense right now.
Yeah. Yep. So man, let's get breaking this down. Keys to victory. What you got?
We got to control the time of possession. Because if you go back and look at the games we've had with Kentucky, we've lost because Kentucky has had the ball, methodically marched down the field over and over and over.
Like 12 plays, 80 yards, 9 minutes. I'm like, yo, come on, yo, what are we doing?
The game is over so quick because they're not passing. There's no 3 and outs for Kentucky, man. They're going to run it down your throat. But I feel like our defense is a lot better than it has been, probably since 2014. As far as along the defensive front, that's probably the best defensive line we've had since 2013, 2014.
I can definitely agree with that. Mine, man, of course, offensive line. Like, what y'all boys gonna get embarrassed? Like, even though we won games 1 and 2, like that was an embarrassing performance. Like overall, to me, like what we have and who we were facing, like we should be dominating. We should have dominated them boys. And how bad y'all look versus Georgia.
Like, it was bad against ECU, even when they were at home sometimes, and then that wasn't good. And I usually don't like to call people out, but what's the offensive lineman's name? Number 52.
Oh, that's Jakai.
Bro, I watched plays where he would just put his hand out and walk away.
Yeah.
And I was looking at the TV like, what? Like, I can see that this dude is blitzing right here. Who else, man? Because I'm
turn time. Justin, turn time.
No matter who's playing quarterback, turn time is gonna get them killed. Them dudes coming off that left edge are pretty much coming freely.
Bro, I'm blitzing off the left side all night long.
There's
all night long.
There's very little to no resistance.
None.
And Dylan, what am I? What is it? For him?
Like, bro, he hasn't been like his projection from how he played his freshman year. He hasn't.
He was better as a freshman than he is right now. And I'm not sure what's going on with his mental thing. Whatever. But I want to get better. Because he was a surefire NFL pick when he enrolled. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe it was the move from left tackle to right tackle.
They need to put him back over there.
I don't think he can do any worse than sometimes.
Please, somebody.
But yeah, we definitely got to figure out some things along the offensive line. I normally don't call people out like that, but man, y'all boys.
You know it's bad. When the person don't have the word, they got to whistle.
Gotta hit the 42 dub on them.
Yeah.
What's next, man? What you got next?
Let's do something for the defensive side. Stopping the run. Got
Yeah, that was definitely one of my points to my key to victory. Our defense in the recent past.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
How you feel Zach Pickett's been doing this year?
I like Zach. He's not necessarily always showing up. He's being very disruptive.
So you have him meeting your expectations so far, or no?
It's hard to say, man. that 5-star ranking, man. It
For me,
can't.
I say no. To me,
Yeah, man. But
because
the 5-star defensive tackle isn't gonna have the same accolades as the 5-star defensive end. That's why I'm giving him a pass.
but bro, like I can't give him a pass. Like Kinlaw, look what Kinlaw was doing. He ain't doing half of that. Like
That's true.
if like this season so far, if I'm doing a ranking list of the defensive linemen, he's probably fifth.
Oh yeah, fifth, man.
Probably
Well,
fifth.
yeah. I can see what you're saying. And honestly, and Barry, he definitely needs to get better in the run.
You say you have to get better in the run.
Yeah, defending the run.
I can see that.
He overruns a lot of plays. And he doesn't have the recovery speed that Davion Clowney and Melvin Ingram used to have when they overran the play. So it's a little bit different for him. But he's definitely strong on the edge and pass rushing situations. He's getting there. Nine times out of 10, he's gonna get there.
Yeah.
But I want to see him get a little bit more stout in the run.
I can see that. I can see that. So man, your battle of the week. What you got?
I'm gonna take the same thing from here on out. The trenches, man. DL. I think that's what's gonna make or break this game. How our alignment perform along the front, offensively and defensively. If we can't win at a line of scrimmage, they're gonna run it down our throat like they've been doing for the past 5-6 years.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not mad at that. I'm going to go with discipline. The team's discipline.
A lot of penalties these first 3 games.
Guys, come on. Can we please cut down on the simple false starting and Josh with another. This is first unsportsmanlike. Like we can't.
And it's just unnecessary stuff.
Unnecessary, but we're not good enough to overcome all that, man.
Yeah, guys. I know y'all be excited. But when y'all be excited, go run back to your teammates and celebrate with them. Let's not talk. We're not good enough yet. We're getting our freaking brains beaten out, and y'all talk.
Right.
I guess that's gonna come with time, and Shane Beamer has to correct that.
But he said he talk about it every day, and they still go out there and do it. Like,
yeah, man, it's just crazy. Because it didn't cost us the Georgia game, obviously, but the Georgia game definitely could have cost us.
Yeah, definitely. It cost us some points, I believe. Like when that unsportsmanlike, because we was on their side of the field.
Yeah, and it definitely changed the momentum up a little bit, and it swung momentum right back in their favor.
Yep. So that's my battle, man.
All right.
Over under. Last week we did pretty good. We was pretty spot on with the over unders last week.
Yeah. But what you got on sacks this week? Sacks that we get.
That's the only one we got wrong. I think we said more than 2, but we only got 1.
Yeah.
This week I think we turned it back up. I think we turned it back up. I'm gonna go 3 sacks.
Okay.
I'm gonna go 3.
I'm gonna go 2, just cause I feel like we're gonna have a lot of opportunities for sacks because
Man, but we gotta stop the run on first down. They gotta be in second and long, third and long.
Yeah, we gotta start on some of these things. We can't let the running plays develop and then start tackling 5 yards down the field. That's a quick recipe for disaster.
Yeah, yeah. Takeaways over. What's your over under 2?
I think we'll get at least 2 because it seems like that's the trend right now. We got 2 interceptions
Man,
against Georgia.
you think our defense is that stingy?
I think we'll get at least 2.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 1. I think somebody get a pick. I think Cam Smith is gonna get a pick. That's my prediction. Cam Smith is gonna get his pick. Get a pick.
Yeah, and the reason I said more than 2 is because we got 2 against Georgia. And obviously one of those was the senior guy that they don't really like. They just got him some playing time. Was it Stetson Bennett?
Yeah, Bennett.
Yeah. So one of those was on him, but the other one was your starting quarterback. And Kentucky's offensive line and level as Georgia and so I feel like we're gonna get some turnovers out of that game.
Over under 1 unsportsmanlike.
Over, obviously. Over.
Oh man, that's crazy. That like, why is that even a question? Like, that shouldn't even be a question.
It's a weekly trend.
Yeah.
Who's gonna get down sportsman like this week? I got it, coach.
Right, man. It's crazy. It's crazy that's even a question. But yeah, I got the over. I got the over too. I got the over on that too. Rushing yards. We get 200.
We're better. We're better. And I really want to see some improvement out there our offensive line. So we better. What you got?
I'm trying to. I don't see us getting 200. I say about 175. You get about 175. You fall short of the 200, I believe.
Yeah, now based on a little bit of Kentucky that I watched, it looks like we're probably going to have the most success trying to run on the outside. Because that middle,
they got a big boy in the middle too.
If you think Jordan Davis is big, bro, Kentucky I think he's number 4. This is probably the biggest human being I've ever seen on a football field.
They say he's 330, I believe.
Man, that dude ain't no 330. That dude probably closer to 430. Man. Yeah, he's a big old boy. So Eric Douglas, you got your hands full.
Man, eat your Wheaties. You forgot your Wheaties last week. Eat your Wheaties, Eric.
I mean, he was dealing with big Jordan Davis last week, so I'm gonna give him a little pass. But if you try to make it to the league, you'll be dealing with Jordan Davis every week.
Every week, yeah. Facts. So that's it for the over under. Stock up, man. Who's your stock up on for the team, man?
Stock up. I'm still trending with my secondary, man. Give me Jalen Foster this week.
Not bad. Stock up for me, Josh Van. Again, coming on. I can definitively say he's our number one receiver. I can definitively say that. Yeah, Josh Van. Jalen Foster would be my second pick though.
My second pick. Now offensively, I got to go with Jalen Brooks just because I've been waiting for the light to come on for so long, and I think it happened on probably the biggest stage that he's gone. So I'm glad he got that under his belt to build his confidence going forward.
Nah, man. Who you got for your stock down?
Let me see.
I'm going with the two guys we talked about earlier, Jakai Moore and Turntine.
I'm going with coaches on this one. I'm going with Marcus Satterfield and Greg Atkins.
Ooh, okay.
Because knowing what Georgia was bringing up front in that front seven, there was no creativity. There was no readiness in the offensive line. And it's not even that they were just getting completely. They weren't trying to block.
Now, I got a question. Could it be the quarterback making the wrong checks?
But even if the quarterback is making the wrong check, bro, you got eyes. You can see that this man is flying off this edge, and ain't nobody right here blocking. Like that's an excuse. You have eyes. You can see. You see this man walking up in this gap. You know that this man was in front of you, and you just let him walk right by you and level Zeb. That's how Zeb Hand got stepped on. They got Zeb killed. Felt like boys in the hood. Real felt like boys in the hood. Y'all want to see a dead body?
Hey man, O-line, I try to help y'all out, man, but it's no excuse to be hot. Y'all performance Saturday, it was no excuse for that, man. Honestly,
no, man. Like it would be different if they were trying and just getting overpowered, bro. But it was like there was no effort. And that was scary. I know if I was Luke, I would have went back to the bench like, nope, not gonna do it.
What?
Come on, you gonna do it?
For real? I'm like, hey, these boys ain't ready. These boys are not ready. These boys are not ready. They did not come to play today.
Bro, this dude tapped a defensive lineman like this and walked on down the field. Like it wasn't a screen pass. Then another reason Marcus Satterfield is on my stock down. Why do you bring Juju into the game to block a 350-pound defensive tackle? My boy got mollywopped, like eviscerated.
Hey man, like I know you have to put him in pass blocking situations sometimes, but I mean that's not what you want. that ain't the matchup you want him taking on.
And you put him in the game as if you're going to give him the ball, and you make him block the biggest person on Georgia's defense. That makes absolutely no sense to me. And that's what I was talking about with the no creativity in the play calling and any of that.
But they didn't even give Juju the ball. Like,
yeah, it was. He had the best performance last week.
Screen pass, anything, like in and around anything.
With his speed and shiftiness and how small he is, he can get lost in that defense. Also, where was Amarian Brown?
I haven't. I got to check the snap count. I don't think he's getting a lot of snaps, bro.
And he did pretty good when we did see him. So it's like, why are we not seeing the people who perform?
Well, we ain't seen EJ.
Right, we heard all of this nonsense about how he's gonna be like Kyle Pitts. He's 6'8" and all of this stuff. And we haven't seen this man in one game. Jaheim Bell has 6 targets in 3 games. And he's probably our most athletic tight end on the team. If not athletic person on the team.
Right. Yeah. Pound for pound.
I don't get it. So we'll see what's going on. And then we made that recruiting pitch to Oscar Delp about we throw to the tight ends.
Epic fail.
Win! Win!
We did first game. The first game they were getting a lot of love, but since then,
no, Nick Williams got a lot of love. That's what that was. What's going on, man?
It's crazy, man.
All right, what's going on around the SEC this week, man?
Man, hopefully, our out of conference games go a little bit better because Auburn got beat Penn State, beat them boys, came back and beat them boys.
Yeah, but I feel that game had a couple of bad calls in it. I feel like uh, that prevented Auburn from winning. But it is what it is. Also this week, with Georgia at Vanderbilt, we know the outcome of that. It's going to be like 50-0, 50-3, something like that.
Yeah.
LSU at Mississippi State. Um,
I got
Previously, I would have went with LSU, man, but
me
the way
too.
it looks this year, I don't know.
Me too, bruh. What they got the line at for that?
Um, it's not giving me that information right now.
Okay. They play Death Valley or Mississippi State?
In Cowtown, in Mississippi State.
Yeah, I got
Um,
Mississippi State for that game, man.
this was interesting, man. Missouri and Boston.
I got Mizzou. I got Mizzou for that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go with Mizzou too. Now, this is another game that's pretty much going to define who's after Alabama in the West. Got Texas A&M and Arkansas.
Oh, yeah, that might be an interesting game for real.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Texas A&M. They got that. I like their defense.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna be the key to that game.
Yeah, and you just can't discount what Arkansas has been doing though. They pretty much embarrassed Texas that first game of the season.
Oh, I know pretty much. They definitely did. Welcome to the SEC, Texas.
And somehow Texas is still ranked higher than Arkansas. So I whatever. Politics, I guess.
Yeah.
Auburn should be able to bounce back this week. They got Georgia State.
Yeah.
Tennessee at Florida. So we're gonna find out if Florida's game against Alabama was for real, or if they were just juiced up that game trying to knock off the champ.
Yeah. And we're gonna find out about Tennessee too, though. We're gonna find out about Tennessee too.
Yeah, because Tennessee. One thing about Tennessee, man, is no matter how bad they appear, they find a way to win some games. And it's always been like that. And they never lose by a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
they don't get blown out.
They always stick around. Yeah, they always stick around. Yeah.
And then obviously got our game. And then Southern Miss has a money game at Alabama.
Yeah,
because we know how that's gonna go. That's gonna be 100-5 in the first quarter.
Yeah, Alabama just got too many players, man.
Georgia's headed there though. Once Georgia gets that offensive side right, they're pretty much right there at that Alabama level. They just don't have the championships to go with it. But as far as talent, they're right there.
Yeah, person for person, yeah, they're right there. They're right there for real.
That's all the SEC games for this week.
Word. Couple of interesting games. I think I'll probably watch that Florida Tennessee one.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna catch that Arkansas and Texas because it's earlier in the day. It doesn't interfere with our game at all.
Oh yeah. What time Florida Tennessee play?
7:00.
I know.
We're too.
Yeah, no. Well, I won't be watching the game. Well, I'll be watching the A&M Arkansas there.
Yeah. You know it's bad when LSU is playing at 12:00 in the SEC game, man. You know things are bad in Baton Rouge right
now. Yeah. Prayers, shouts out to them. Prayers up to them too, man. That flood going on down there. Did you see their Mercedes-Benz stadium caught on fire yesterday? Was that yesterday?
Yeah, I seen that on my ESPN. I think either this morning or yesterday or something like that.
Yeah, that was crazy. Prayers out to them, man.
Most definitely. I think that's all for today, man.
All for today, man. Another great show. Another great show. Before we get out of here, what's your score, man? I need the score.
I don't want to do it.
I need the score, man.
I'm gonna go 28-14 Gamecock.
Okay. Hey, I really don't want to do this, bro.
You made me do it. You got to do it.
No, I'm gonna do it, but I don't want to do it. Like Shane Beamer, y'all boys gonna have to prove to me that y'all are ready. Y'all are ready. Y'all gonna have to prove to me that y'all are ready. I got Kentucky 31-27.
Ooh, I take the LG.
Prove me wrong, guys. Hey, I'm rooting for y'all. That's just my prediction. You know, I gotta keep it real. I'm a realist. I gotta keep it real.
That's why I didn't say anything over 30. Like that's not even possible.
Yeah. So I got 31-27.
Most definitely. I hope the offense gets better this week. That's the only thing I can. Defense, man. Given the field that the offense put them in last week, and it's hard to judge the defense because Georgia had a short field the whole game. So it's very, very hard to judge the defense off of that. And we kept going 3 and out. So like I said, it's very hard to judge the defense. We'll see. I just want the offense to do better, man, so to help the defense out a little bit. Because if we can get a couple of points on the board, I feel like that'll allow the defense to play a little bit more relaxed and get out to the ball and create turnovers and that sort of thing.
Yeah. Oh, if we win the kickoff, do we receive or do we kick?
Based on the recent patterns, I'm going to say we kick.
Man, I will receive. I want to give the fans something to cheer for and try to set the tone. I'm trying to set the tone offensively.
And honestly, I think he knows the offense is really, really bad right now. So he's hoping that the defense makes a big play on the first drive to get the crowd into the game. And I honestly think that's what it is, man. And maybe it'll change this week with Luke being in the lineup. I want to see us get off to a hot start and not be like a second half team. I mean, find Josh Vann or Jalen Brooks open in the end zone first 3 or 4 plays. Let's see something like that. Gamecock football has been boring. So boring. I'm just ready to see some wins, man, and some action.
Man, hopefully they put it out, man. But like I said, man, y'all gotta show me, especially that performance the O-line put on last week. That really left a sour taste in my mouth.
That was ridiculous, and that better never happen again.
Never.
ever. But yeah, it's probably gonna happen again. Last game of the season when we play Clemson, because believe it or not, their defensive line is probably better than Georgia's.
I don't know.
The front 4 probably better than Georgia's.
I don't know.
They don't have the linebackers and the DBs to go with it though.
It's close. It's close. I get the edge for Florida though. It's close though. It's close. I get the edge for Florida. Oh, I said Florida, Georgia. I said Florida.
Yeah, I knew what you meant, man.
Yeah. But man, that's all for us, man. Make sure y'all follow us on Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah, check
below
the visuals.
And then YouTube, please like, comment, subscribe, and share the broadcast, please. Please help the boys out.
Yes, like, comment, subscribe, share. If you like it, talk about it. If you don't like it, hate on it, still share it.
Still share. Still share. Any last words?
Nah, go Gamecocks. Fight, win, kick ass.
Kick ass, stay cocky, we cocky. We out.
All right, bro.